Good day, lab mates! Biological Safety Cabinets or BSC are parts of engineering control in laboratory to provide an optimum safe environment for bioscientists work. This control has been acknowledged as a basic requirement for personnel and product protection. One of the primary means to control the laboratory environment is by controlling the method, amount, and direction of ventilation in the area. The risk of exposure to laboratory workers can be minimized by proper use of ventilated containment equipment. The main purpose of containment is to control aerosols and vapors, but in much broader sense, consideration of safety equipment should serve to effectively isolate the user from the hazardous material being processed. Protecting the material from personnel is also a concern in some instances. One of the primary ways to achieve this objective is with the Biological Safety Cabinet. A Biological Safety Cabinet, also known as Biosafety Cabinet, is mainly used for handling pathogenic biological sample or for application that requires a sterile work zone. A Biological Safety Cabinet requires inflow and downflow of air that provides operators protection. The downflow air passes through a HEPA filter and creates an ISO Class 3 work zone to protect samples from the risk of cross-contamination. The air exhausted also passes through HEPA filter prior to release to protect the environment. Biosafety cabinets are enclosed workspace with a ventilated hood that is designed to contain pathogenic microorganisms during microbiological processes. Biosafety cabinets might be confused with the laminar hood, as both of these pieces of equipment work as an enclosed workspace, but laminar hood only provides protection to the sample and not to the personnel and the environment, whereas biosafety cabinet protects all three. The use of biosafety cabinet or other physical containment is not required in the biosafety level 1, but depending on the risk assessment, some processes might require such containment. Besides, most BSC also functions to sterilize biological materials that are kept inside the cabinet. Here are some reminders on working safely in your biological safety cabinet. First, do not operate the cabinet if any of the alarms are activated. Open flames should not be used. The resulting buoyancy effect will affect cabinet airflow and containment. If absolutely necessary, use a bacticinerator for decontaminating inoculating loops and needles. Use disposable sterile loops when possible. Do not use biosafety cabinets when handling toxic, volatile, or flammable materials. Do not use the cabinet as a storage area. Overloading the cabinet with unnecessary items can affect cabinet's airflow and containment. Proper cabinet location is critical. External airflow disturbance such as doors, excessive human traffic, window, diffuser, air conditioner outlet can compromise containment. Always operate the unit continuously to maintain the airflow barrier and prevent contaminant from escaping. Minimize disturbances to the airflow barrier. Work in a controlled and steady manner, avoiding rapid movements. Observe surface decontamination. Decontaminate the work zone with cleaning agents before and after use. Observe correct sash opening height. Always set the sash to the work height when working in the cabinet. Observe proper aseptic technique. Work from clean to dirty. Segregate contaminated from sterile materials. Turn on the unit and switch on UV light for 5 to 10 minutes to decontaminate the working area. Allow the unit to operate for 5 to 10 more minutes before activity to stabilize the environment within the cabinet work zone. Place supplies in the cabinet. To avoid arm movement in and out of the cabinet, plan your work and arrange all the supplies you will need for that particular experiment, making sure not to overcrowd the work area. Use proper work technique. Work clean side to dirty side. After the work is complete, allow the unit to purge for 5 minutes, then wipe it down again with suitable disinfectant. It is important that you turn off the back incinerator before the disinfection process. Turn on the UV light for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Shut down the unit.